Hello. Hi Jess, hi Lauren, Selina, hi Shelby, hi Emma, Suzanne, hi Julie, hi Sue. Hello. How is everybody? Hi Claire, hi Chantel, hi Marie. Hello. How are we all? Hi Carol. Have we had a good weekend? I feel like I now need a new weekend. I feel like I squeezed so much in. Yeah, I'm now ready for a weekend to happen. Sue, thank you for... I'm so sorry. Thank you for the stars there, Sue. Hello, 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 hello. Are we okay? Yeah, I'm fine, thank you, Kelly. How are you? Just move this over here. I'm slightly late this evening. I do apologise. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, so tonight, oh bless you, Kelly. So tonight is a normal live. We still have our Queenly gifts available. Supporters, I haven't topped these ones up, so they're still on the website. However, it may be that there's a few in there that they may be like they were on the last live, which is why I haven't restocked them. So we can sort of possibly use those up and then I can repackage some more with the correct oysters. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so I haven't restocked those. All the rest are stocked up though, ready to go. So the Queenly gifts are on the website. I don't know, Becca. I haven't looked at the emails over the weekend, my lovely. Normally we try and get back to emails Monday to Friday. So then what else have we got going on today? Sorry, my brain is so, like, I feel like I might need a coffee kind of night. All oysters are available: mystery, light rainbow, dark rainbow, and normal. We did have a supporters per raffle, so we do have 2 unclaimed prizes there. So I'm calling those winners today as well. So we will be revealing their prizes just because they couldn't make it on the supporters live yesterday. Apart from that, there is still space available for today, so if you would like to order, there's space available, and the order list was posted on the page. I am working with a new light tonight because my other light was sort of temperamental whether it was good enough for the pearls or not. So yeah, tonight we're working with a new light and I'm hoping it's not going to be too bright. Let's just... because I've tested it, but to test it whilst actually on the live is a completely different thing, isn't it? Oh, look at that. Are we happy with that light? I think so. Yep, I think I'm happy with that. Okay. So, let me just pop these pearls back in here. Sorry, I can't just grab them all because then they'll be covered up. I'll end up putting a load of sand in the pot and we don't want that. So I just have to grab them all. I don't know why I poured so many out. There we go. Oh, Lisa, thank you for the stars. Right, shall we get started for today? So first up is our Raffle Winners. So hopefully they're here. The first winner was Maggie Galt. Maggie, are you here? Oh, I can hear the rain. If the rain gets heavier, you might be able to hear it. Maggie, hello! Maggie, you were one of our winners that couldn't make it on the live. So the prizes that are left is number 1 or number 10. So just 2 to pick from here. Number 1 or number 10, which one would you like? I can't stop yawning, I'm so sorry. Can you have number 1? You can indeed. Number 1 is an item of jewellery. So let's go down for your item of jewellery, my lovely. And you have a pendant. So this pendant comes with 1 oyster opening, Maggie, which we'll do now for you. You can have the pearl on or off of the jewellery. And this item is not on the website yet, but it will be going on the website soon. Oh, come on. Hopefully this light... Now, can you see all of that detail? The detail on this candy skull pendant is absolutely crazy. It is gorgeous. The reverse side is hollowed, so it is a hollow candy skull, so you can see there. So you could flip the pearl around and the pearl could hide inside the skull, and then you just flip the pearl around the other way again once you wanted it. But it is absolutely stunning, and like I said, the detail on it, I'm hoping the camera's picking it up, is so nice. Ooh. Okay, so that is, you love it, perfect. So it does come with 1 opening, and then yeah, you can pick whether to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. That's going to be completely up to you, my lovely. That pendant, like I say, it's not on the website yet. It will be going on the website soon. So what type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Mystery and donate. Perfect. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for, Maggie? I'm just going to leave the mysteries on the table, I think, today. So if we get your mystery oyster open, and let's go down. So in here, you have a lighter pop there. There is your mother of pearl. And then if we have a squidge in here, which I can actually see a little bit of a peeper here, you have a Pepsi blue pearl there. And there's no more in that one. Maggie, you have a Pepsi blue. What do you think to this one? Oh, there we go. Now, if you're happy with this one, that's perfect. I can pop him on the jewellery. If you're not happy, I can swap him for you. And then we can have him on or off the jewellery. That's going to be completely up to you. So your blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Leanne, 29 months subscriber. Thank you ever so much and good evening. Oh, I don't know why I brought you back up. I was going to bring the pearl back up. Oh, dearie me. Of course you can. And would you like the dark cherry red on or off of the jewellery? Is that one okay, or is that one too dark here? On, is that red okay there, or is that too dark for you, my lovely? A little lighter. I did think that when, as soon as I saw it in the sand. How about this one? Oh, I might move the light slightly, I think. But what do you think to that red there? That's perfect. Perfect. Okay, so that one is yours, and we're going to have that on the pendant. So Maggie, thank you for the donations with your shells, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you, my lovely. Right. Oh, is that going to give me a headache? Oh, no, I can't go there. Oh, it's like a... Maybe that's a bit... That's going to give me a headache. Okay, light's going back because it's going to give me a headache otherwise. Can it go... Sorry. Oh. Okay, we'll try that. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. Up next today is our second winner. So Kathy Rex. Kathy, are you here? Kathy, hello. So the item that you have left is a monetary amount to spend on the website, Kathy. So beneath number 10 is a monetary amount. So what's going to happen is I'll send you a code tomorrow with this amount, which you can spend on the website. You guess you'll take number 10. Oh, bless you. Right, so Kathy, you have got £45 to spend on the website. So that's £45, my lovely. So that code can be used straight away as soon as I send it over tomorrow. It doesn't have an expiry, so you can hold on to it if you would like to. I hope you're happy with that, Kathy. So I'll get that sent over to the email address that's on the order form. Sorry, I've got this song stuck in my head and I can't not hum it. Oh, it's been in my head all day. Happy with that? Perfect, Kathy. You also have 2 oyster openings as well. So this is with your order now, Kathy. So your 2 oyster openings. What 2 oysters would you like, and would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Can you have mystery and donate? You can indeed. Sorry, forgot I left the mystery on the table here. So 1 and 2. Kathy, is there certain colours that you're hoping for with these ones. So let me get these open. There's 1 and 2, and let's go down. So mystery oyster number 1, you're hoping for blues. Okay, quite a nice deep pop there. And from your first oyster, there's your mother of pearl. Now straight away I can see this golden, possibly bronzy gold. Let me just have a squidge. It is, I'm going to say it's a chocolatey bronzy gold colour there. And there's no more in that one. So you've got a chocolate bronze to start with here. No, Claire, you don't have to have an order alongside a loyalty card. No, my lovely. So if you do have an order, I can add it to that. If you don't, I'll just make, I'll still add you on the order list, and then that would be your order, if that makes sense. So you don't need to have an order to add it to. If you write your name and date on the loyalty card and send it over in an email, and then you'll get booked in for the next available live. Okay, so chocolatey bronze to start with there, Kathy. Moving on to oyster number 2. Quite a nice lighter pop there. And in here, there is your mother of pearl. And I can see a darker pearl here, so let me squidge him out. And there's no more in that one. Now he's definitely got some purple to him here, and he's two-tonal. He's a two-tonal purple. So we've got lighter and darker purple as we go around. I'm just going to get this focused. Okay, so hopefully you can see here it goes slightly, it looks like a chocolatey purple on the camera, but he does have that lighter and darker purple tone to him. Now, Kathy, you did say you was hoping for blues, so if you would like to swap these, we can do that for you. What do you think? And then which ones would you like on the jewellery as well? So the chocolatey purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the chocolate bronze is not a 5, not a 5.5, oh, sorry, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. Icy blue and Pepsi blue, let me have a look for you. And which colour on which item? So I've definitely got an icy blue available. I don't have a Pepsi blue available, my lovely. This is a TARDIS blue. It's a slightly lighter TARDIS blue, but it's still TARDIS. I wouldn't say it's gone on to that Pepsi sort of tone. Let me hold him up so you can see. Oh, what do you think? I'm going to have to move the light. It's too... Oh. Can you take Maggie's that she traded? Possibly. I don't know off the top of my head. Oh, why isn't this focusing? There we go. I don't know off the top of my head if I have a weight on Pepsi Blues or not, so I can possibly do that, but I'll just have to double check. Let me just bring you back up here. Okay, yeah, we'll swap them. I've added in that Pepsi Blue. Let me take you back down. So I've swapped that for you, okay? Dun, 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 dun. There we go. And you've like the icy blue on the flower. Excuse me. Icy blue there, and then Pepsi blue on there. Not a problem, Kathy. I hope you're happy with that then, and happy with everything. The code that will get sent across for you tomorrow, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form. Thank you for the donations with your shells, my lovely, and that's safe up there for you. Very happy, perfect, not a problem. Right, up next today is Cindy Brown. Cindy, are you here? Cindy Brown, are you here? Cindy, hello. Cindy, you have got a queenly gift. You've got a red, a white and a blue queenly gift here. So if I grab these for you, red, white and blue. Let's go down, my lovely, and we'll get these open. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Okay, so with your blue, you have a bracelet there, and there is your 2 oysters. So in here you have this bracelet here. So it starts off, it links into one bracelet at the end, so it links up one bracelet here, but then it does go into this double chained bracelet. So if you can hang on. Okay, so it's got a double chain on either side of the bracelet, which then leads into the center where you've got these double hearts. Let me pop it on here. I'll do it sideways. Okay, so then you've got these double hearts in the center. So you've got the hearts, and then it links up to a ball in the middle. Now your pearl would go in between the ball and the heart there. So I hope you're happy with that bracelet, my lovely. Opening up parcel, the white parcel, which I believe is the pendant. Oh, and in here, there's your pendant. So your 1 and 2 oysters here, and if I pop him on here for you. Now this pendant is on the website. I always forget the name of this one. Oh no, it's gone. The name has gone. But let me show you. So it starts at the top and then it twirls around. It's all 95 silver, but it starts with the plain silver, and then as it comes around, it starts getting encrusted with zircon crystals up to the point, and fully down and halfway round. And then the bottom flick inwards is where your pearl is going to be set. So it's set on that bottom flick, it gets hugged by the zircon crystals, and then it's open on this side with the pearl. So I hope you're happy with that one, my lovely. So that's your pendant. And then opening up your red parcel, which is your earrings. So in here you've got 1 and 2, and there's your earrings. And you have the Hallows earrings here. Where's my earring board? Oh, there it is. I'm just going to hang these off the tops. You've got the Hallows earrings, my lovely. So these are 95 silver. They're hookback earrings. And then you have the Hallows sign. Are they going to focus? No, let me pop one down here for you. In fact, I might as well just do them both down there. Okay. There you go. So there's your Hallows earrings. Now with these earrings, the pearls sit in front and then would be able to move around. However, you don't have to have the pearls on this one if you don't want to. And you don't have to have the pearls on the bracelet either if you don't want to. So it's going to be completely up to you. You still have the oysters. The pearl definitely needs to go on the pendant. But then with the earrings and the bracelet, it's completely up to you what you'd like to do. Cindy, I hope you're happy with all of those items there. Let me open up your 6 oysters and then we'll get them open for you. Now you've seen your item of jewellery, is there a certain colour or colours that you're hoping for? Thank you, Aaron. Okay. So let's stay down. I was about to go down then, but the camera's already down. Oh, it's one of those days. Okay, so Cindy, oyster number 1. There's one side and the other side. And your first oyster, you are quadding. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Quadding, my lovely. There's no more in that one. If I dry these up for you. Okay, so you have got a candy floss pink, a lilac purple, a apple green, and a black cherry to start with. Candy floss pink, lilac purple, apple green, and black cherry to start with there. Moving on to oyster number 2. There's one side and the other side. And in here we have a darker pearl there. And there's no more in that one. Now he is a chocolatey silver, so he's a 2-tonal chocolate and silver pearl. You can see that there in the sand. So quadding and chocolate silver to start with. Moving on to your next oyster. There's one side and the other side. And your second oyster, you are quadding. Cindy, quadding for a second time. And in here, with this one, you've got a coral, a lemon yellow, a dark silver, and a icy blue. I'm going to put your single pearls to this side here. I have got a new light today, Katie. Yes, I'm just testing it out on the positioning of it. If it is too bright, we can definitely try and change the position of it. But I did have to get a new light because the other one was very temperamental with what you guys were seeing. Okay, so second set of quads, you've got a coral, lemon yellow, dark silver and icy blue. And then moving on to your next oyster. Oh! There's one side. And the other side, and in here, look at him. And is it? It is. You are twinning hot pinks there. There's no more in that one. Now these hot pinks, I can definitely see that they are slightly two-tonal. If I show you around the pearls, hang on, I'm just drying them off a bit more. Okay, so pearl number 1, slight lighter and brighter areas as you go around that pearl there. I'm going to pop the twins on this side actually. And then pearl number 2, slightly brighter than his twin, but again has these lighter areas as well. Okay, so twinning two-tonal pinks. They are visually slightly different sizes, but again, we'll measure them at the end for you. And then your last 2 oysters, Cindy. There's one side and the other side. And in here, oh, runaway, you've got a two-tonal icy blue. There's no more in that one. So again, I'm just going to show you around this pearl here. So you've got lighter and then brighter areas as you go around that pearl. And then moving on to your lighter oyster. Last oyster. Okay, so last one. There's one side and the other side. Oh, and in here we have a autumn peach, and there's no more in that one. Okay, Cindy, let me go through all of these colours for you. I'll need to know which one definitely you'd like on the pendant. However, with the bracelet and the earrings, we can have pearls on there. But if you don't want to have pearls on there, we don't have to. So autumn, I'm just going to move the singles down the bottom. So if we go through all of this for you, quadding number 1, candy floss pink, lilac purple, apple green, black cherry. Quad number 2, coral lemon yellow, gunmetal grey, icy blue. You've got twinning two-tonal bright pinks, and then you've got a autumn peach, a chocolate silver and a icy blue. What do you think, and which ones would you like where? If I run them through the board for you, the autumn peach does look huge. It really does. Your black cherry quad 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Apple green quad 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. not a 6.5, he's a 7. The lilac purple's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. And the candy pink's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Icy blue quad 2's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Dark silver's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Lemon yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. And the coral's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Two-tonal pink twin number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. Not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And twin number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8 as well, so they're measuring the same size there. Your two-tonal icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Two-tonal chocolate and silver is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And then that autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. I thought he was going to be a 9 then, but no, he's an 8.5. What do you think to these? So if I put them all in the same row. Sorry, I'm just trying to get focused again. Oh, where's it gone? Right. There we go. Deary me, didn't want to focus then, did it? Focusing on the top. Okay, what I'll do is I'll just close this up. There you go. That should then, oh no, hang on. Hopefully work. There we go. Sharon, thank you for the stars. Okay, so we're going to have lavender, so that's the lilac purple on there. On the other two, we're going to have no pearl on there and no pearl on there, and you'd like to be invoiced for the rest on hoop fittings. Okay, I've got that down for you. I hope that's correct. So just going through that again, you'd like the lilac purple on the pendant, no pearls on the earrings or the bracelet, and then you'd like the loose pearls to go on hoop fittings. If that's all correct, that's perfect. The invoice for the hoop fittings, that will get sent across for you tomorrow, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form. So I'm just going to pop this on here, but just confirm for me that that is all correct, my lovely. Oh, can you hear the rain again? I think it's meant to be raining all night tonight. I like listening to the rain. Exactly, Lisa. It's so soothing. Yep, it will be on tonight, Caroline. That's not a problem. I'll do an updated order list once we get to the end of this one. It's not a long order list tonight either, actually, so it wouldn't be too long a wait at all. Cindy, is that all correct, my lovely? Oh, that's fine. Okay, perfect. Thank you for the donations with your shells, my lovely. And yeah, I'll send that invoice across for you tomorrow. And that's all up there for you. Perfect. Hello, hello, hello. It was sort of spitting earlier for us. Around 3 p.m. we went for a walk. And it started spitting, and it's sort of been trying to rain all day, but then this evening it's definitely started to sort of rain, but it's meant to rain all evening now, so do you really, Mary? Oh, is it I bet that's lovely, actually. Loyalty cards would be on the next live, Claire, just because I don't go through the emails whilst on live. However, if you had an order, I could then add it to that order. It's just because otherwise I would have to pop all your address and everything together with that loyalty card when booking it in. So yeah, if you have an order to put it to, it will be tonight. If not, it would be on the next live once I can get through the emails, if that's okay. Right. Thunder and lightning. Oh, is there a storm due? I don't think there's a storm. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. So, love a good storm. I know. I do as well. I do like a good storm. I don't think there's due one here though. Right, up next today is Selina Hodges. Selina, are you here? Selina, hello. Donate the shells. Perfect, thank you. So you have two queenly gifts as well, Selina. You have a white and a blue gift. So the white one is a pendant. I'm getting used to which one's a which now. And the blue one is an anklet. Oh, got two then. An anklet or a bracelet. So let's go down. There's one and two. Okay, so if we open up your pendant first. Okay, in here there's your 1 and 2 oysters. And this pendant here, oh, I love this one. He is the Crescent Moon pendant. Now this one, the thread through of the chain is slightly different. Let me do it on camera while you can see actually. It's slightly different because you go in one hole and then you thread back on itself. So it's got two holes to thread through. So you go in one and out the other, and that's just because then firstly the chain is in the correct position, not seen. So the pendant sits on the chain in such a way that you don't then have to have that bail at the top, because then it does make it the round pendant, as you can see. Okay, so slightly different to thread through, but it's quite simple once you've seen it. Now, as you can see, the Crescent Moon is the moon. He is encrusted with zircon crystals. Then you've got this larger crystal at the top, Below you, this round circle here is where your pearl is going to be set, and then you've got a little triangle crystal on the top of that as well, pointing up to the larger crystal at the top. So crescent moon pearl sets here. I hope you're happy with this one. So the pearl does definitely need to go on that item there, Selina. So we will need to know what colour pearl you'd like on that one. And then opening up your blue parcel. So this is a bracelet or an anklet in here. And you have an anklet with 1 and 2 oysters. And this anklet is stunning. Yep, that moon pendant is on the website. Yes. Okay, so this anklet is the black CZ heart anklet. I'm just going to leave some, so we've still got some at the back. So it has the, first rule, it has the bell on him. I love an anklet with a bell, so I'm just going to bring it up to me. Can you hear? So you can hear the bell there. So it has a bell at the back. Now this has crystal hearts all the way around this bracelet. It's got 6, so you can see 4 sets here. It does have another 2 sets on the back, and at each set you've got 2 crystal hearts. Now we've got this anklet in multiple colours on the website. This is the black heart, so whatever pearl colour you pick with this, it's definitely going to go, because all colours go with the black crystals. You don't have to have the pearl set on here if you don't want to, but I hope you're happy with him. So that is the black CZ heart anklets, my lovely. So let me just pop him in with the bell. I love the bells. I do love a bell on an anklet. Okay, so 4 oysters, donation the shells. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for? Laura, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. So we definitely need to have a pearl on the pendant, and then the anklet, it's completely up to you if you'd have a pearl on or off. Okay, so let's open these up. Oyster number 1. There's one side and the other side. Oh, and your first oyster, you have a darker pearl. There's no more in there. See what colours there are. Okay, so your first pearl is a 2-tonal purple and silver. So he's a gorgeous dark purple, as you can see there. As we go round, goes into that lighter silver. Look at the transition there, and then back into that darker silver. So no, darker purple, sorry. So 2-tonal purple and silver. Moving on to oyster number 2. Sorry, oyster number 2. There's one side and the other side. And in here we have another darker pearl, and there's no more in that one. And he is a dark silver. Okay, so there is your darker silver. Almost chocolatey silver, I'd say, but I definitely think is a base silver. Okay, moving on to your next 2 oysters. There's one side and the other side. And in here we have a third dark pearl. There's no more in that one. Now he looks like he's a black cherry, but let me just have a closer look. he is. You've got a dark black cherry there. And then moving on to your last oyster. There's one side and the other side. And in here, another dark, okay, so 4 dark pearls all together, Selina. And your last one out looks like he's a dark silver again. Visually, he's slightly smaller than your first silver out. So you've got a 2-tonal purple and silver, 2 dark silvers, and a black cherry. What do you think to these, my lovely? Now, I will need to know which one you'd like on that moon pendant. And then if you'd like pearl on the anklet, which one you'd like on there as well. I hope you're happy with the colours. If I run them through the board, the 2-tonal purple and silver is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Dark silver number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. Not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Black cherry's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. And the second silver's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. Oh, sorry, he is a 6. No, these ones don't pop. These ones sort of have a crack crunch to them as the knife goes down the side. It's the other ones which have the pop, but they are not in the queenly gifts, if that makes sense. Bigger silver on the pendant and none on the anklet. You can indeed. Okay, let me just write this down for you. So we're going to have on the pendant, we've got the larger silver, and on the anklet there is no pearl. Perfect. Selina, thank you for the donations with your shells, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, and I've just popped that up there for you as well. Okay, so I'm going to do the updated order list now. So if you've ordered, you can hear whereabouts you are. If you can just give me a moment to let them print out. And if you would like to order, there's still space available for today. Hello, welcome to everybody joining. Hello, 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 hello. Okie dokie. Sorry, I'm just looking to see if there's an additional comments at all. Okay, so I'll do a verbal order list as there's 4 of you. So up next is Linda Southam, and then we have Caroline Rensberg, Claire Wright, and Sophie North. Okay, so 4 people on the order list. Linda Southam, are you here? It's only 20. Ah, Cara. Do you know your order number? Do you know what order number it was linked to? Linda, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, Linda, you have got 1 opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? 10155. Okay, so if you just leave that with me for a moment, I'm going to try and see, I can get the code from the order number, and then I can have a look at the code to see what it is in the back office. Okay, Linda, donate and surprise bag. Okay, so at the moment we don't have the surprise bag because when the mysteries came back, the surprise bag did go. So we've got mystery oysters, we've got dark rainbow, light rainbow, and normal. From those ones, is there one that you would like, Linda? Normal. Okay, so normal is this one. Double checking. Yeah, donating the shells. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for with this one, my lovely? So if I get him open, and let's go down, Linda. So your normal oyster, there's one side and the other side, and in here we have a light rose gold, and there's no more in that one. Linda, we've got a light rose gold. Now you was hoping for a bridal white. If you're not happy with this rose gold here, we can swap him for you. It's completely up to you. Let me hold him up so you can have a closer look. What do you think to him? Of course I wouldn't mind. What do you think to this one here? Oh, the white with the light might be really bright. Rhyme in there. Oh, let me cover up the top. Yeah, I don't know if the white's gonna yeah, the white with the light is really bright. Would that white be okay there for you? That one's perfect. Perfect. So if I bring you back up here then, Linda, let me pop this on here. And I hope you're happy with that and with everything once it arrives as well. And thank you for the donations with your shells, my lovely. And then that's safe up there for you. Perfect. Right, let me just have a quick look at this code. Oh, no, don't come back. Don't disappear. Okay. Do, 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 do. Linda, you're very, very welcome. Okay. No, it's coming up. It is coming up as the £50, my lovely. So it's saying £50 my end as well. So which means I don't know what you're seeing. So if you don't mind, if it's still not working correctly, take a screenshot of what you're seeing, Cara, and send that over in an email. I won't be able to get back to you tonight, but I can have a look tomorrow, and then with me seeing what you're seeing, I'll be able to hopefully work out what's going on, because like I say, my end, it's saying it's all okay. So hopefully, possibly refresh, I don't know, it might help, but if not, email it over and I can hopefully get that sorted for you. Oh yes, Linda, if it's not on the website anymore, then it would be the last one that was in stock. So I hope you're happy with it. We do gift boxes, yes. So the gift boxes come in different sizes of, I'm going to just grab one of the big ones just because I'll grab two. So these are the gift boxes that we have at the moment. So this is a bracelet one. It's like a light silver grey. Oh, that's just the salt package. And then the larger ones, again, all grey. Let's take the salt out. Ta-da. Okay. No, it's okay, Cara. Right, up next then today is Caroline Rensberg. Caroline, are you here? Caroline, hello. You've got a queenly gift and you have a red, a white and a blue parcel. Okay, so red, white, double checking my hands going in the correct section there, and blue. So let's go straight down, my lovely. I'll open up the blue first. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Okay, so with your blue, oh, I can see, I think that's a bracelet there. So there's 1 and 2 with your oysters. And he is a bracelet, my lovely. So this one here is the triangle link bracelet. So it's 925 silver. It's 7.5 inches long, and this one, it's like a Belcher link. However, it's different in the way that each link is a triangle. So it's got 3 sides to each link, and it does point up slightly. So I'm just hoping you guys can see. So it's the triangle link bracelet on the website. So each link has got that different shape to him, if you can see that there. So with that one, you can have a pearl on or off of the jewellery. That's going to be up to you. So I hope you're happy with that one. Donate the shells. Thank you, my lovely. Opening up your white parcel. And your oysters are 1 and 2. And then your pendant here again, this one is on the website. It's under the elegant section on the website. I like this one because the bail, so the bit that you thread the chain through, is also encrusted with zircon crystal. So I like that it ties in completely. So yeah, this top bail's encrusted, and then it's almost like this 4 entwined section. So it's got the 4 curves, if you like, and then you've got the entwined. So it's all encrusted. I'm so sorry, I can't get my words out correctly. It's all entwined. As you can see, the sections entwining in and out of each other. All encrusted with zircon crystals as well, and at each 4 points you've got a larger crystals there. Your pearl with this one is going to be set right in the centre of this one, and your pearl does need to go on the jewellery, so this one does definitely need to have a pearl on him. So I hope you're happy with that one. And then moving on to your red parcel, which is the earrings. Oh, perfect. So 1 and 2 oysters there as well. And these ones here, they are hook back earrings. Okay, so these are the flower hook back earrings. Again, the name of this won't be flower hook backs on the website. Again, I'm so sorry. I need to go through all. Our products have grown massively in the last 6 to 8 months, so just remembering all the names is getting quite hard, so I do apologise. Now you can see it's quite a nice hook back earring there, and then it comes down to these silver flowers at the bottom, so you can see the detailing of those flowers there. And then underneath is this hook. Now this is where your pearl is going to be set onto. So your pearl's going to be dangling around at the bottom there underneath the flower. So you will need to have pearls on these ones as well. Okay, so definitely a pearl on the earrings and the pendant. And then with the bracelet, it's completely up to you if you'd like a pearl on or off of there, Caroline. I hope you're happy with all of those. I'm just going to open up your oysters here. So there's one. Oh, that Linda, you're amazing, thank you. So they're the flower droplet earrings. I mean, the flower droplet definitely sounds a lot better than flower. What did I say before? Oh, I was close actually. I think I said flower drop. No, flower, I don't know, but they're the flower droplet earrings. Oh gosh. Is that a type of flower, Laura? I'm not 100% with my flower names, I'm afraid. I'm not the best. We are trying to, but we've planted seeds this year and they're not doing great, bless them, but they're trying. You love them all, Caroline. Perfect. Right, let's get these oysters open. So, oyster number 1. There's one side and the other side. And your first oyster, you are twinning. And there's no more in that one. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for, my lovely? First oyster, and you're twinning with Candy Floss Pink Twins. So first oyster, and you're twinning, oh, let's get that focused, twinning with Candy Floss Pink Twins there. I need like a clip to... I don't know why that works, but apparently it's working, so we'll carry on. Moving on to oyster number 2. There's one side and the other side. And in here we have a darker pearl. There's no more in that one. Now he is a darker chocolate pearl there. So twinning Candy Floss Pinks and a chocolate to start with. Moving on to your next oyster. We're going to wait and see to see what colours come out. Okay. So there's one side. And the other side. Okay, so in here, look at those. You are twinning. And twinning with bright purple twins there. There's no more in that one. Now visually these are definitely different sizes here, my lovely. So we do have a larger and then a smaller purple. Look at those, they are gorgeous. And then moving on to your next oyster. Oh, we've got a leak. Lots of liquid. So there's one side and the other side. And in here we have a darker pearl, and there's no more in that one. Okay, and this one here is a two-tonal chocolate and silver. So base chocolate, then you do have that silvery overtone to him. So 2 sets of twins and 2 chocolate pearls to start with. And then moving on to your last 2 oysters. There's one side and the other side. And in here we have a apple green. There's no more in that one. So here's your apple green. And then moving on to your last oyster, Caroline. Okay, so in here, there's one side and the other side. Oh, and you have a black cherry, and there's no more in that one. Okay, so let's pop these all in the sand and we're going to have a closer look. We'll definitely need to know what colour you'd like to go on the pendant. You have the option of pearl on or pearl off with the bracelet, and we will need to know which colour you'd like on the earrings as well. With the earrings one, we can swap one pearl to match another pearl if you wanted to. You don't have to, but you do have the option there with the earrings. So all together, where's my, hang on, let's just clip this over there. Okay, so all together, you've got twinning candy floss pinks, twinning purples, a dark chocolate and then a chocolate silver, a apple green and a black cherry. What do you think to these, Caroline, and which ones would you like where? I'm going to run them through the board for you. Candy pink number 1's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Candy pink number 2's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5, so they're the same size there. Purple number 1's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. Oh, I thought it was going to be a 9 then. He's not an 8, he's an 8.5. And then purple number 2's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5, so they're definitely measuring different sizes. Dark chocolate's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Chocolate silver's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Your apple green's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the black cherry's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. What do you think? Now, if you would like some time to think about it, we can take a screenshot and then send that invoice, send that email. I can't, sorry Caroline, we can send an email with your colour choices. If you know now, that's absolutely fine as well. It's just I wouldn't want to rush you at all. So we've got twinning pinks, twinning purples, a dark chocolate, a chocolate silver, an apple green and a black cherry. Okay, can you have the pink on the earrings, chocolate silver on the pendant, and apple green on the bracelet? Of course you can. Right, let me write it down. So we're going to have pinks on the earrings, chocolate silver on the pendant, and apple green on the bracelet. Okay, I've got that down for you, my lovely. Let me just pop your other pearls in here as well. Caroline, I hope you're happy with that. And of course, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. Thank you for the donations with your shells as well, my lovely. Oh, need more staples. No, you're very, very welcome, my lovely. That's on there. And then that's up there for you. Perfect. You need to have a certain amount to spend your basket total 600, but now says discount is greater than the basket total. Sorry to bother you again. I've taken a screenshot. Send it over once you've read this. Okay, so with the money off codes, as long as the basket is the same amount or over, then it will be fine. Just because with the money off codes, they don't do change, if you like. So if you wanted to spend a smaller amount, I can just make the codes break them up for you so they're smaller, because it doesn't give change. So as long as you're spending that amount of the code, it should be okay. Now, if it is being an issue with that Cara, yeah, send me over in a screenshot. And if it's still being funny, I can manually send you an invoice. So if you send me the order over, like screenshot the whole basket total and what's in the basket, I can manually do it my end for you using the code as well, if that makes it easier. But yeah, pop it all over in an email and I can get back to you hopefully tomorrow to get that sorted. No, Linda, it should work on the fun items. With the queenly gifts, it should work with those. Right, up next then is Claire Wright. Claire, are you here? Now let me just have a look for your email, Claire. Yes, it is. Claire Wright, are you here? I'm just looking for your email. Hello, Claire. Hello, hello, hello. It's just loading, my lovely. That's perfect. Okay, so Claire, you've got 2 openings altogether. What 2 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? So I'm just getting that booked in for you. Okay. Mystery oysters and donate the shells clear. Okay, is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So, mystery oysters. One and two. It should be okay with the Queenly gifts, as I didn't put, there wasn't a limitation with it, if that makes sense, with those codes. But yeah, pop the email over, Cara. You should be on for Tuesday's live. Yeah. Right, Claire, let's go down. Oyster number 1. You would love an olive green or a purple. Okay. And in your first oyster, there's your mother of pearl. And if we have a squidge in here, oh, run away backwards here, we have a lemon yellow. And there's no more in that one. So your first oyster is a lemon yellow here. Let me dry him up for you. And then moving on to oyster number 2, which again is your mystery oyster. Quite a nice sharp pop there. Oh, and you have a runaway here. There is your mother of pearl. And you have 1 and 2. You are twinning. And you're twinning with dark purple twins, Claire. And there's no more in that one. Okay, what do you think to these? Now with your I keep going to say black cherry, they're not black cherry. With the dark purple twins, one is visually larger than the other. So we've got one larger, one smaller, and a lemon yellow. Now, if you're happy with these, I'll need to know which one you would like on your jewellery. However, we can swap these, Claire, so it's completely up to you, my lovely. Let me run them through the board for you. Your lemon yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Dark purple number 1, the visually smaller of the two, is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. And the visually larger of the two is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. So they are measuring at different sizes there. Suzanne, bless you. Thank you for the stars, my lovely. You can indeed. So let me have a look to see what I've got available. Swap the smaller purple for olive green and the bright yellow for a bright purple. That's a lighter olive green there. Let me show you that one. Let me know what do you think to this. What do you think to those colours there, my lovely? Now, if you're happy with those, that's perfect. If they're the wrong shades though, do let me know. And then if you are happy with those, which one would you like on the jewellery? Just going to bring you back up here. Can you have the dark purple on the charm and the others on hoop fittings? You can. So dark purple on the charm, and you'd like to be invoiced for the other two on hoop fittings. I've got that down for you. Your invoice, that will get sent through tomorrow for you, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form. I hope you're happy with that, Claire. Pop this on here for you. Okay, so thank you for the donations with your shells, and I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And I've just popped that there for you. Perfect. No, you're very, very welcome. Okay, up next today is Sophie North. Sophie, are you here? Sophie, hello. It's to add to that order number. Add to 22669. Okie dokie, I've got that down for you. So Sophie, we'll do your oyster opening first, and then you've got your queenly gift, which we'll do afterwards, if that's okay. So with your oyster opening, what type of oyster would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Oh. Mystery and donate. Is there a certain colour, Sophie, that you're hoping for? So mystery oyster, and let's go down. Light, quite a deep light pop there. There's your mother of pearl. And if we have a squidge in here, you have a lighter icy blue. And there's no more in that one. So you have a lighter icy blue. What do you think to this one? Now, if you're happy with this one, that's perfect. If you're not happy, we can swap him for you, Sophie. If I run him through the board, he's not a 5. Oh, it's not a 5.5, not a 6, and squeezes through a 6.5 there. Can you see? Oh, I'll have a look to see if I've got one. That'll be down here if I do have one. Let me just have a look for you. Oh! Oh no, don't drop it. Oh gosh. I don't understand what's happened, but I just made an avalanche happen. I'm so sorry, give me a sec. Oh gosh. Right. Right, let's just take that out. What just happened? Oh my gosh, right, sorry. Oh gosh, right, okay, strawberries and cream, let's have a look. Oh, okay. I don't have any true strawberries and creams. I've got two tonal pinks. So yeah, let me show you this two tonal pink. Because his goes quite brighter and then quite lighter, I think this is the closest I have to a strawberries and cream. If not, then I won't have one in my swatches at the moment. So let me show you this one. So you can see it gets lighter. Okay, so you can see it gets, focus. Okay, so hopefully, can you see this? It gets lighter and then slightly brighter again there. Doesn't like me moving it as soon as I go to move it when it's not with the sand. Oh, there we go. Are you happy with that one? Oh. Okay, so swapping the blue for that two-tonal pink. Is that correct? Just give me the... Yeah, and then we'll do your queenly gift as well. Yep, okay, perfect. You also then have your red queenly gift, so that is earrings. So let's go back down again. With this one, are we donating the shells again, my lovely? If you get this open here, you have 1 and 2 oysters. And then you have one of our new pair of earrings. So these are on the website. They are recently added onto the website. Again, everything's 925 silver, and they are stud back earrings. Donate the shells again, perfect. Now, one of our supporters, if I remember correctly, named these. I'm ever so sorry. I can't remember the name. I'm so sorry, guys. I do know that they're in the stud section of the earrings, so they're under earrings, then under stud earrings on the website. And it almost looks like it's two halves of a heart, because these, if you push these together, they would make up that larger heart altogether. Now you can see these discs, that is where your pearl is going to be set. So you won't see those because your pearl is going to be on top of those, set onto the pins there. Now around the outside you're encrusted with zircon crystals, and then you've got these 5 crystal dot diamonds, if you like, scattered around on the inside there. Are they the split earrings? Perfect, thank you, Sue. Okay, so I hope you're happy with those, Sophie. So these ones, the earrings definitely, the pearls, sorry, definitely do need to go onto the earrings. Okay, so if we open up your oysters, would there be a certain colour pearl that you're hoping for with these? So oyster number 1. You love them, perfect. There's one side and the other side. And in your first oyster, you have a candy floss pink. There's no more in that one. So first oyster is a candy floss pink. And then moving on to oyster number 2. There's one side and the other side. And in here you are quadding, and you have got your 4 pearls in the 1 oyster there. Okay, Sophie, let me just dry these up for you. Now, as you do have earrings, you can have any of these pearls on there. However, if you would like to have a matching set, you can swap one of these pearls to match another one of these pearls. Okay, so you do have that option there. With your quads, you've got a watermelon, a gold, a apple green, and a midnight blue. So here they are in the sand. You've got a candy floss pink, watermelon, gold, lighter apple green, and a midnight blue. Now I can match any of these colours but the midnight blue. If you would like the midnight blue match, there's definitely going to be a weight on them, Sophie. Like I say, with any of the other colours, we can match them. Or if you prefer to have odds on the jewellery, we can have any of these on there. So it's completely up to you, my lovely. The candy floss pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Watermelon's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. Apple green's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. And the midnight blue's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Thank you, Aaron. Could you take that with you, please? Thank you. Can you swap the green for another candy floss and then have the candy floss on the jewellery? Is that correct? Your one here is just slightly two-tonal. So I'm going to be able to match the colour of it, but because it is slightly two-tonal, your one then may be different as you move around the pearl. Is that going to be okay? If you just have a look at these here, your pearl is this one on this side, okay? So the one that's closest to the midnight blue is your one. Are you happy with that? Love two-tonals, so do I. I'm glad you're happy with them. Right, so let's pop these other pearls in here as well, and then I'm just going to write down that you'd like the pinks on the jewellery. Oh, I love that. So it's like your earrings match your other item as well. Love that. So we're going to have and then we're going to have pinks on there. Okay, Sophie, I hope you're happy with that then, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, and that's safe up there for you. Oh, and thank you for the donations with your shells as well. Perfect. Very happy. Perfect. Up next is Selina Hodges. Selina, are you here? Oh, I didn't rip it perfectly. Makes me cringe. Oh, I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Like, my eyes are filling up. I hate it when that happens. Because now the next piece is incomplete. Oh, now I hate it so much. Am I strange? Oh, gosh. Right, okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Exactly, Jacqueline. I hate it. I really do. It's so annoying. Oh, I ripped the bits off this one. Yeah, it took it off now, but still. Oh, Selina, hello, and donate the shells. Perfect. So you've got a blue queenly gift. So let me dive in. Oh, couldn't get one then. Okay, so you've got this one here. Let's go down. Okay, so in here, Selina, there's 1 and 2, and you have a bracelet, I believe. What is this? Oh, I see what bracelet. I was thinking, what is this bracelet? Now, you probably won't be able to tell just like this, but once we unravel it, dun, 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 dun. Now it is the silver adjustable bracelet that we've seen before. Sorry, just popping the bits to the correct sides here. And then look at him. Let me just get this to focus. So this is the top central of the bracelet. You have this circle here, which is patterned. It's a circle all the way around. It's the same on both sides. And it's got these cutouts of smaller circles done in such design that gives it that textured hoop look. Now your pearl will be hanging off of this one as well, or depending how you fit it, you could have you could sort of swing the pearl round so it swings around in the center of the circle as well, so it can sort of swing in and out. So that's going to be up to you. So I hope you're happy with that. And then it's on this adjustable silver bracelet, so that's the largest size. And then just to make it smaller, you pull the circle up, and then you've got these, pull the circle up, then you've got these tassels as well. So I hope you're happy with that one, Selina. Now with this one, you don't have to have the pearl on the jewellery if you don't want to. So that's going to be completely up to you if you'd like the pearl on or the pearl off. Now, if we get your 2 oysters open here, would there be a certain colour that you're hoping for with this one? So let's get him open. Your first oyster. There's one side and the other side, and in here you have 1 and 2. You are twinning. You are twinning with your darker pearls here. Let me just dry these up for you. Oh, it is 2. Oh, I'm sorry, my lovely. I'll grab your other one in just a second. Sorry, Selina. Okay, so your first pearl here is a darker green. Now hopefully you can see this green flashing through there. And then your number 2 is an oil slick. So you've got greens, blues, purples and silvers to this one. So one's a green and one is an oil slick. So gorgeous darker pearls to start with there. Moving on to oyster number 2. There's one side and the other side. And in here you are quadding, and there's no more in that one. So second oyster and you're quadding. So you've got your 4 pearls in the 1 oyster here. So in this one you've got a darker autumn peach, a icy blue, a pink, a candy floss pink, and a darker gunmetal grey. He does look like he's got slight purple in him there. So twinning greens, 1 green, 1 oil slick. Then you've got autumn peach, icy blue, candy floss pink, and gunmetal grey. And then I'm just going to bring you up so we can get your second queenly gift, and then we'll measure all the pearls together at the end. Okay, so I do apologise, I didn't notice it was 2 there. So if I bring you back up again and go straight in here. So if we go back down, so this is your second one, my lovely. So in here, oh, you have 1 and 2 oysters, and you have another bracelet. Yes, this is the bracelet. So you have a second bracelet. Now this is different. We saw a heart bracelet earlier. This is another heart bracelet, but this is definitely different to the one which we saw earlier. Okay, so the main focal point of this bracelet are these entwined linked hearts. So let me just get this focused so you can see. Again, with this one, your pearl can be on or off of the jewellery. It's going to be up to you what you prefer it to be. And the pearl will be hanging from the side of one of the hearts. Just going to see if I can get this focused. All right, let's bring it. I'm just going to bring it really close and then I'll zoom out. There you go. I've hidden it, Mary. I'm trying not to look at it. It's in this back corner here that the culprit of the rip is, but I'm trying to ignore it. Selina, I hope you're happy with that one as well. Let's open up your next 2 oysters. Okay. So oyster number 1. There's one side and the other side. Ooh, and in here you've got a huge bright hot pink. There's no more in that one. Okay, so hot pink pearl there. And then moving on to your last oyster. So in here, there's one side and the other side. And in this one, you are twinning, and you're twinning with candy floss pinks. Okay, so there's no more in that one. What do you think to all of these, my lovely? You've got 2 bracelets, one with the hearts, one with the circle ring. With both of the bracelets, you can have the pearl on or off of the jewellery. It's completely up to you. I hope, though, that you're happy with these colours, Selina. Your first ones were twinning. One's a dark green, one is an oil slick, and then quadding autumn peach, icy blue, candy pink, and dark silver. You've got a single large hot pink and twinning candy pinks as well. If I run them through the board, oil slick is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5, and the green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5. not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Icy Blue's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Candy Floss Pink's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. And the Dark Silver's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6, sorry, he is a 6.5. Moving on to Candy Pink Twin number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Candy Pink number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And then your Hot Pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. It's gone, Mary. It's gone. We don't have to think about it. Selina, what do you think? What would you like to do? Miriam, I hope everything is going okay. Welcome back, my lovely. Okay, so if I bring you up here, we're going to have Icy Blue on the circle, none on the hearts, and can you have the green on a fitting to have on a Pandora style? Of course you can. So let me just, so green in there, and then the others in here. So I'm just going to go through that again with you, my lovely. Okay, so they are your loose pearls. Okay, so we're going to have the hearts is no pearl. The circle is Icy Blue. You'd like to be invoiced for the green to have a hoop fitting. I've got that down for you. Selina, I hope you're happy with that, my lovely. And again, I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives. And that's up there. Oh, hit the clip. That's up there for you. Right. Now I think that's the end of the order list for today, actually. Oh, and the hot pink on a hoop fitting as well. Let me write that down for you. So the green and pink, hot pink. That invoice will get sent across tomorrow for you. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. Perfect. What was I saying? Yeah, I think that's the end of the live for today. We're going to be live again on Tuesday evening, so if you'd like to join us, we'll be live from around 8 p.m. on Tuesday. I hope you'll have a brilliant Monday morning and start to your week. And I'll see you soon. Selina, you're very, very welcome. Everybody take care. Bye.